Hey y'all, it's Shay and I'm back again with another YouTube video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a few things. And what I'm going to be talking about is how I cope with my anxiety, depression, and depersonalization. So the first thing that I do to cope or relieve some of that anxiety is I start or maintain a routine. So I have kept up on a routine, but it also depends on what I'm doing in the moment in my life. So I guess with like what I mean with like maintaining a routine is, so let's start with the weekend. So Saturdays I always wash one of my kids' hair, and then it's like a fun day or whatever, like a cleaning day, I guess what you would say. And then on Sunday I do another kid's hair. I do another kid's hair, and then we'll go to church, and then I'll put their clothes out for the week. So I kind of just like do things that I can keep track of, I guess. Even with like eating breakfast at the same time, eating lunch at the same time, eating dinner at the same time, washing my face, brushing my teeth, stuff like that. And I just kind of maintain that routine, because if I have a routine, then I have nothing to get anxious about because I know what's gonna happen next. And I'm not gonna lie, like before I used to be all over the place. I didn't have a routine, and like I'm barely getting into this routine. Like I am doing good. I started a new job on Monday, so that's probably gonna interrupt my routine, but I would just come up with a new routine for those hours and stuff like that. Sorry if I talk a lot with my hands. It's just, I don't know, I've always been that way. But my second thing is I clean frequently and I try to stay organized, because I'm not gonna lie, if I'm not organized and if I don't clean a lot, I get really irritated and I get depressed and I get anxious. So lately I've been cleaning every day, whether it be one room or two rooms. I'm trying to make it to where clean like I clean one room once a day, right? But then also I go back and I clean the rooms that I cleaned before. So if I clean one room on Tuesday, clean one on Wednesday, on Thursday I would want to make sure to clean all those rooms. So that's been helping me. I've noticed with me cleaning and staying organized, and I know where everything is. If I don't know where everything is, I get really anxious, because then I start like, oh, I need to buy this, I need to buy that, or oh, I thought I had this. And it just helps me stay organized. Like, I don't know, it's just been helping me. So the third thing that I have is self-care days. Now I'm gonna show you guys something. So I have been doing this for like almost a year, I guess that you would say. But can you guys see that? I don't know, it's probably weird because I have the front camera on. But anyway, Mondays I do foot care. Tuesday I do a face mask, a sheet face mask. Wednesday I shave, so like my legs. And then Thursday I do lip care, shave like my face, brows, do my brows. And then shave my face. And then I think I mentioned lip care. Okay, so then on Friday I would do a clay mask, and I think I also put a scrub, so I updated that. And then on Saturday it's gonna be shaving again, but I only do that in the summer where I shave twice in a week. But now, like, who really cares? And then I do my hair oiling on Saturday, and then on Sunday I wash my hair and do a face scrub. I don't know, did I put face scrub twice? I don't know, I have the updated one on my phone. But basically this is what I do to help me get through the week, I guess. And plus I have a bunch of products. Like, I'm probably gonna do a bathroom tour so y'all can see what I'm working with. But yeah, I have all this and it kind of helps me. And when I do these, I put my phone on the charger, and I do have another phone, but that phone has nothing on it except for YouTube. So I watch YouTube, and that helps me like clear out my mind and clear out any anxiety, any depression or anything, because my mind is completely on that. So the fourth thing that I do is I journal and I write things down. Y'all, I write everything down. I don't even care if it's something I'm gonna have for dinner the next day. Like, it's literally that. Like, I write everything down, and I'm actually gonna show you guys the journal that I'm using, like, right now. Oh, also too, I didn't write in here planners, so that helps me stay organized. Is a planner, and I actually have 3. So the one that I have in my hand right now, it's a planner, and then I have this planner, and then I have this planner, and this is my journal that I'm using. And I'm not gonna show y'all exactly what's in it, but I haven't written it in a while, I'm not gonna lie. But these are what the pages look like. And I think it looks like really cool to stay organized. So yeah, one thing I will say is definitely journal, and write everything down. Like I said, whether it's something that you want to remember, appointments, stuff like that, because I was not playing. I got 3 for this year, and this year literally just started. But yeah, I journal a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I do get bored of journals quickly, so this one is new. Number 5, do things you love. So for me, I love listening to music, and I love makeup. I love doing my makeup. I like I don't know. Maybe I should have wrote some things down that I do like, but I do like doing makeup. I like doing self-care stuff, so that actually counts as a hobby for me too. I do draw. I know with the journal and stuff, I do draw in my journal, but I have a whole bunch of, here, let me just show you guys. I have a whole bunch of these like gel pens, and like I have some crayons over there too. And if I'm bored and I need something to do, I would do that. Also too, I started reading. I haven't been reading lately, but reading has also helped me, be less depressed. So yeah, that's like the physical things of me doing, but I also do want to talk about what I do in my head, or like what I even think about to help me, because of course that's easy hands-on stuff, but I do want to talk about what I do in my head. So I've dealt with depersonalization for years. I think I've been dealing with it since I was like 14 or 15, I don't know. But when I first felt it, I was really scared, like really scared. But now it's like come to the point where I'm literally so used to it, and what I do is I just tell myself that I'm okay, and that like everything is gonna be fine, because nothing has happened to me before. I do sometimes get dizzy, but also I thought my dizziness was from low iron and stuff like that, so maybe all of that played in together. But I did notice when I was getting more anxious about the depersonalization that it was making it worse. So now, since I've had it for a while, I've just told myself that it's okay. I distract myself with what I want to do, like the hobbies and stuff. Of course, I've been mentioning to my doctors about how I feel. So I do have a therapist. That is another thing that I forgot to mention, is that a therapist does help me. I've had multiple therapists. I've just had my recent one for about a month, I guess. And so far it's been going good, but I don't know. It just helps me talking to someone, because I don't have real friends in real life, and I do have a boyfriend, but he doesn't understand some of the stuff where I'm coming from. But I feel like, dealing with the depersonalization, I just tell myself that it's okay, and try to focus on hobbies and different things. I have 3 kids, so like I'm more focused on them than myself. I shop a lot, so that's another thing that helps me. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have anybody. I don't really have family or anything. So I would say surround yourself around people that support you. The people that do support me are my kids and my boyfriend. So I will say that. But if you have other family, then yes, they're good, but only if they're not toxic, because I do have some toxic family that I simply don't surround myself with. And the only people that I did have was my grandma and my mom, but they are no longer here. So I literally have no connection to my other family. And I'm sorry if I'm trauma dumping y'all. I have a lot going on in my past that made it to where I had depersonalization, but for some people it's probably different. But I grew up in foster care, so my depersonalization came from trauma, and so sorry about that. But yeah, I've had it for years and years, but some is better than others. Like some years are better than others, but yeah, coming from a person that's had it for a long time, I just cope with it by, I don't even want to say ignore it, because you can't just ignore it because it is there. But yeah, I just kind of been reaching out to people and I've been trying. Nobody really listens. So I did join like a bunch of groups on Facebook, and like I looked at different like pages on Reddit where I could see that I was not the only one dealing with this. And it helps knowing that there is other people dealing with what I'm dealing with, because every time I would mention it to people that, you know, that I went to school with, or like even foster parents and like caseworkers and stuff, they literally didn't know what to tell me. They just thought I was making it up. But so if you do have depersonalization, like don't be afraid to reach out, because there is going to be somebody that is going through the same thing as you. So definitely don't feel alone, and don't feel like something is wrong with you, and don't think that it's permanent, because it is not permanent. So that's for the depersonalization part. For my anxiety, I literally just try to stay organized, and I try to talk myself into like good thoughts instead of negative thoughts, because I notice if I put negative thoughts into my brain, it's not going to help. It's not going to help you be less anxious, and I kind of just go with the flow now. Like, yes, I definitely still get anxious, and I can't even go into some stores because I get like really sweaty, hot, and dizzy. But I definitely just try to tell myself that nothing has happened to me, and that I'm okay, and that I'll get through it. I'll get through anything that I put my mind through, and anything that I'm feeling is not permanent. And it took me a while to even think that way, because I've had a combination between depersonalization, anxiety, and depression, and I don't even know if I have anything else. I haven't even been tested for anything else. I haven't even like, nobody's diagnosed me with anything else besides those. And it took me a long time to even get diagnosed with depersonalization, because literally nobody would listen to me or know what I'm talking about. I would literally say that I feel like I'm not here, or I feel, you know, I don't want to say the word, but I feel like not here in another dimension, and people wouldn't know what I'm talking about. And they'll make me look like I'm crazy, but I'm really not. I'm really going through some stuff because I've been through some stuff, you know? And it's not even just the foster care, like it's other stuff that led me to feel what I felt, but that is a different topic for a different day. But yeah, for the anxiety, I just you know, trying to stay organized, write everything down. Also I'm shy, so I don't know if that plays a part into my anxiety. um I've always been shy, and I always think thoroughly before I say stuff or do certain things, which makes me anxious. And you know, with that, and also my safe space is my home, so I'm always at home, so I don't feel anxious. But I don't want to keep trapping myself in the house, so I've been trying to get out more, and kind of like expose myself to different things that might cause anxiety, so I can get comfortable around the situation. So not the anxiety would go away, but just so you would feel more comfortable in that situation. And then for the depression, um like I said, the journaling definitely helps with my depression, and writing all my feelings down, since I don't have anybody to talk to. So I do get all my feelings out, and I've been trying to do social media, and like it's not like I'm expecting to make money or even get like a lot of people on social media. It's just basically a way for me to get out my feelings, because I literally don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have anyone to show videos to besides my boyfriend, but you know, he's a man, so he doesn't know any of the stuff I'm talking about. um and so that's what I just been doing lately. I guess if you count that as a hobby, I've been recording more. And I just been kind of hurt, because I wanted to do YouTube a long time ago, but like I'm scared that it's not going to go anywhere. But even then, like I don't care if it goes anywhere or not. Like I'm very appreciative of the subscribers that I have, and I'm very appreciative of anybody that supports me, and I will support you back 100%. But I am not on here to try to make money, or to like get people to just like me or whatever. Like, if you like me, I really appreciate that, but I'm not gonna be on here and be somebody I'm not. I just made this so I could be on here more and just have an outlet of things. So social media has been helping me in that way with my depression. um and I don't really know any other things. Like, I'm a mom, so I do have like a routine for them, and I make sure that they have everything that they need. So I don't know how I could say like how I cope with depression, anxiety, and all that while being a mom, because like I guess I just do the same thing. I just incorporate, their life into mine, I guess, or like I don't know how to explain it. And yes, being a mom is very stressful, but I feel like now, since my kids are getting a little bit older, it's not as stressful for me anymore, but it was in the beginning, because I had my third kid at 21. So I had 3 kids at 21. I'm 25 now, and my youngest is about to be 4. So I feel like now I've developed a routine, and I've developed like, yeah, like a routine, I guess. Because when you had, like, I had just had 3 kids, it was really new to me, and plus I was in a situation, and I didn't have my own housing, and so now I've been in this housing, um I've been in this house, I guess, this house for about 2 years. So like I feel like everything now has came together, because I had went through a little tough situation, and then the pandemic happened, and then I was waiting to get into this house, and this, the pandemic, and it couldn't go through. And then I had moved into an apartment, but it was way too much money, and it was a 2 bedroom, and I had to work with what I could. And then I was there for like a year, and then I came in here, and I've been here for about 2 years. So about 3 years I've developed a routine, because we have been, in our own housing, and we have been, developed what should be happening. And so I feel like I don't really get stressed anymore. But obviously there is a typical days where like you get stressed because they're being bad, or not necessarily bad, they're just being kids, and where you just kind of get too stressed. But when I get stressed out, I guess, around my kids, I literally just come to my room. I literally come to my room. But yeah, I'll just come to my room and kind of chill out for a second. Their dad is always here watching them, so even if I do come to my room, he's always there, um, to help me with whatever I need, because sometimes it does get a little hectic, but it doesn't really overwhelm me to the point. I don't know. I guess, since they go to school, it kind of helps me relieve, any anxiety during the day, so that I'm ready for them to come home, and I'm ready to take on whatever I go through with them that day. But I guess I keep my kids busy. I try to keep them busy. They do get tablet time, but obviously not much throughout the day. But I try to keep them busy with activities. They eat snacks. I just try not to make it boring. Because if it's like really boring, I feel like they definitely would start acting out, and I don't want that to happen. I have never done a talking video like this before, so I don't even know if I'm like all over the place, or if I'm just rambling and saying just whatever. But I really hope that anything that I do helps you out, and I hope that you'll be able to develop a routine, or do self-care, or do any hobby that would help you get through this. And I do want to update this video, because this is unemployed me right now. I'm gonna start a new job, and hopefully develop a new routine, and maybe I'll be able to write down everything more and thoroughly. But this is my first time doing any video like this, and I really hope that it reaches the person that it needs to reach, because when I was dealing with this, I thought I was by myself, and at least you'll know that you're not alone. Whether we're in the same state or whether or not, at least you know that another person is dealing with what you're dealing with. And if you need anybody to talk to, and you just need somebody to be there for you, I will be there for you. Like, um I guess I don't know where you could reach. You could comment, or you could go on my Instagram. It's my Instagram is it's what is it? It's Shay Eliza, and then my TikTok is Shay Eliza, or it's Shay Eliza. Um, or like even on here, I don't know, do they have messages on here? I don't even know if they do or not. But you could reach out to me or anything, because I really wish that I had that. But thank you for watching my video, and I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I really hope I didn't bore you. But yeah, follow me, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, bye.